4 women have a project for you.
I cannot wait.
That's
That's exciting.
That's the reason you got thrown in charge of it. You're the low man on the totem pole, and the women get to talk to you.
Perfect.
Okay, we've got call to order done, pledge done. Roll call, please.
Hanley. Jenkins.
Here.
Mumford.
Here.
Richardson.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Okay, no public sign up, so we'll go straight to community affairs. Any community affairs that you know of, buddy?
No.
None. Moving forward, meeting minutes of the, meeting for, October the 6th. They're in your, booklet there, so if anybody has any questions or any corrections, speak up. Otherwise, why, go ahead and, a motion to approve the, regular meeting minutes for Monday, October the 6th, as written.
So moved.
Number. Motion made by, I'm talking numbers, I'm gonna get back in the swing of things. Motion made by Ms. Laurie, a second, please.
I'll second.
Carly, roll your vote.
Mumford.
Yes.
Richardson.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Hanley. Jenkins.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on. Jeremy, your report's first up. You got the floor, sir.
I do not have anything for tonight.
Nothing for tonight? Okay. Gail, Treasurer Orton,
I have nothing tonight.
it's gonna turn into an ed meeting. I bet it
No,
slows,
you're-
I
you're
bet
just
it,
that.
I bet it slows down. I bet, yeah, you're right, in 5 minutes, yeah. I bet it slows down now. You've got the floor, ma'am.
Thank you. As previously directed by the city, I prepared an ordinance imposing parental responsibility for acts of minor children within the city of Casey. For a minor, in accordance with the applicable act, is any person above the age of 11 but not yet 19. It makes, there are certain acts prohibited by minors, and it makes parents or guardians of a minor responsible for certain acts of the minors, all as listed out in the ordinance, and further sets forth certain penalties and restitution ability. Primarily what this is directed at, some of the examples is, you see a lot of damage to like parks and bathrooms and shelter homes and park equipment. And Casey, like most of the municipalities I represent, has been dealing with that sort of damage to to property of municipalities. And so in an effort to address that, one of the options is to make the parents responsible for the acts of the minor. In this, that's just an example. But it is the example that, or one of the instances that it would largely be used and is present in the city of Casey and other municipalities. So that's a
Puts a little,
synopsis.
puts a little teeth into it. If you've had, I read it over, the wording is very good, and it specifically puts out what, we're authorizing for to be done, for the acts that are be held accountable for parental responsibility. I know you've worked with the same type of stuff countywide, and Adam's been in contact with some of the stuff here, so, if you have any questions about the ordinance itself, why, bring it up. Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion to approve ordinance number 591, which is the parental responsibility ordinance, allowing us to hold parents responsible for the actions of juvenile.
I'll make a motion. I'll second it.
Motion made by Mr. Jenkins, seconded by Mr. Hanley. When you're ready, roll your vote.
Richardson.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Hanley.
Yes.
Jenkins.
Yes.
Mumford.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
That's all I have.
That's all you have? Okay. Mr. Biggs, you got the floor. I probably stole your thunder with Ryan, but you go ahead and do what you need to do.
It's a great day. Ryan's first day today, and really blessed to have him working for the city. And we've toured all of our
facilities.
facilities and, made a trip over to Marshall, met with Corey Sheedy, and that was all good. So,
Yeah, it'll be a whirlwind the next 60 days, but I'm confident that you can handle it.
I think so.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
But the women project comes.
I gotta say, I am not
We gotta get to
responsible,
that.
I am not responsible for sticking 6 women on you. That was done by committee, so leave the mayor out of that one. So,
so also tomorrow Chad Worstrom starts advanced lineman training in Springfield.
yes, and he said that.
And then December 2nd, Seth and,
Brent?
Brent
You know what?
will all do the same, advanced lineman training in Naperville.
Okay, and is that a week-long training?
3 days.
3 days?
Citywide cleanup has gone well. We've filled 13 dumpsters.
Is it over?
Trying to be, yeah. We're still picking up.
The reason I said that, I found some stuff in my garage when I got home yesterday.
We still have dumpsters at the building.
Okay.
And then might be there
Tomorrow.
most of tomorrow.
The mayor lost track of the days.
Sidewalks are ongoing on East Main Street.
They look
The street
good.
department's covering the south side of Main, and the contractor from Mattoon, I can't remember their name, is supposed to start this week also. From Solomons east to 9th Street. And tree removal also started last
Good.
week, so.
Good. And I noticed, Ryan and, Spencer, Jacob were working on the bathroom down, doing some paint and whatnot in the bathroom by the pickleball court there, getting it
Yeah, they've done the
spruced
walls,
up.
done the walls and the ceiling, and they're doing the floor today. and
Yeah,
tomorrow.
and I talked to those boys earlier about getting with you and trying to find a paint that we can use for the outside of all of them and redo them. I know we gotta do some woodwork on some of them, cause some of the trim's coming apart, but I'd like to get those outside painted. I don't know if we can do it before the weather gets cold, but we can put it on the agenda and make sure that come his retirement date, it might be a spring project for you to follow up on, but to do that also. But they got the inside of the pickleball court one looking really, really nice. Jeremy and I went down there that day, so. they're
Basketball
good.
court.
Yep, we're moving
Wanna get
well.
some lights up and
Yeah.
more fencing.
Yeah, I asked Chad about the lights down there and some more fencing.
Go ahead, I need to add something in just a little bit.
Okay, I'll come back to you then. I asked Ryan, and maybe I don't know who, maybe PJ, we've had a couple of guys drive up on the
Basketball court.
basketball, not the basketball court, the
Skate park.
skate park.
And basketball.
And the basketball court, well, if we can, get some of his caution tape and string there, so we can try to keep them off of it in the meantime. And we're gonna get some more fence put up and that, but I don't know what makes people think they gotta drive up on the damn stuff. There's
I don't know.
morons on the home team, but if we can get that stopped, let's try to get it done with that. I don't know if we got enough barricades. Do we have enough of those orange barreled barricades we could set up temporarily? Let's-
Well, we're stringing caution tape. and
Yeah.
That'd be easy to do.
Yeah, either way, we can string caution tape and or those barrels to
Okay.
keep them from doing it in the meantime, cause I don't wanna tear it up before you get started. I've seen tire tracks out there on the skateboard area already, so.
Okay.
And then-
Board with nails sticking out.
Yeah, and then if your guys happen to see anybody doing that, don't hesitate to ticket them. So, okay. Anything else, sir?
That is all.
All right, thank you. Chief, you got the floor, sir.
Nothing.
Update on Tommy's, how far along Tommy is in his education.
About 2/3 of the way.
So we'll have him ready for
December 5th.
field training pretty quick.
December 5th.
Congratulations.
Okay.
That's fine.
Tracy, ma'am, I got to come back to you.
Yes, so together, we have something to add, just because we don't have another council meeting. Central Avenue,
204.
204,
South Central.
that will most likely start demo on the 29th of October. So we need to make sure that we work to do proper barricades, if road closure is necessary. Because I do think they'll go fast as they can to,
204, you said.
yeah, that's the one where,
That's south of the railroad tracks.
Yes. Right there by John Ingram.
Oh, okay, is that McDonald's building?
That's
Yeah.
Prairie.
On the north side.
Okay, okay,
McNerlin has the 3,
farther
Next to
down,
it,
I
yeah.
got you, okay, good, yeah, no, that'd be good.
so that's starting October 29th. Most likely they'll start then, weather dependent, but I think that's when they get EPA clearance, because they have that notice requirement. So that should be starting soon. We'll then place a lien on the property, and work towards, closing.
Okay, good. And whatever we need to do, you work with Adam to get, what you need done there, and get it all set up, okay. Anything else, ma'am? Tom, down there, I couldn't see you, you got the floor, sir.
Just a couple of things. Safe Routes to School application was submitted last week on the 14th. So thanks to everybody for providing letters of support and all that. Hope for good things. Tracy sent me a notice this morning. There's been an alert that's gone out from the IML. And I'm not asking for an official vote or anything like that tonight, but I would like to contact our legislators and make sure that everybody's in agreement on this issue. So this concerns the Prevailing Wage Act. And there are some legislators, no surprise, up in the Chicago area, that would like to amend that act to define public works to include all private projects that are located in a tax increment financing district and receive any sort of public funds. If passed and signed into law, it will make it harder for communities to optimize TIF revenues and maximize investment in communities by raising the cost of TIF projects. This would also then have an impact on business district finances.
Good,
Could it?
but
So,
dominoes will fall.
yeah. So if everyone's in agreement, I would like to contact our legislators and encourage them to vote no on this bill.
No, if it's from Chicago with Christopher's signature, no.
Okay. All right.
Tom, do you get that email?
I don't get that email. I should be getting that.
I would, so that comes out weekly, we generally get one weekly, but like if there's any emergency thing, it comes out. And, it does allow you to stay updated with legislative
That's the
proposals and
There's different
Yeah,
grant
you guys
programs.
get that in your email, did you? You guys get that IML notice that comes out, I get it, you get it.
an email.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll make sure I get added to the distribution
Probably,
list.
I don't know, I get it.
Yeah, me too.
It's helpful to, I actually look at the bills to, see how it impacts each one of my municipalities, or could impact each one of my municipalities. And since that's an issue that's currently being looked at, it is something that I think it is important that the city participates in.
I spoke my opinion, I didn't mean to speak for yours, but are you guys in favor of that?
All right, so I will send that communication to, our representative and our senator. Comp plan, that is coming up to be finalized pretty soon. What we're hoping to have is we'll have the comp plan in hand this week, make any final changes to it, I can distribute it, people can look at it. We'll have our open house, our next open house on November 3rd, just before our next city council meeting. And later this week, we will give public notice about the public hearing to adopt the plan, or about the plan, and that will be on November 17th. That public hearing will precede the next city council meeting after that, and then we can adopt the plan by 12/1. And that way we'll have that all set for our next round of grant applications.
Just get with him and set the times, we've got a couple of committee meetings, we're trying to work the same dates with Tom.
Okay, all right,
So we can do that, that'll work,
wonderful.
okay.
And then just my last thing is that Alderman Mumford and I attended a community showcase in Paris last Thursday, Paris, Illinois. We didn't max out.
Turned in the expense report yet, Marcy?
Yeah, we didn't max out the credit card. It was put on by Rural Partners, and the focus was what Paris has been able to do through public-private partnerships with the Tiger Senior Apartments.
Yes.
And then the workforce housing they've been able to do at Maple Ridge, two actually projects. Mayor Smith said to tell you hello, by the way.
Good.
And, yeah, so I think we learned a lot. There was supposed to be a representative from IDA there, but she had a family emergency, but we were able to see the people who, from Paris, the mayor was highly involved in this discussion with the developer, which is, Laborers Home Development Corporation. And then they also, because of the Tiger Apartments being the old high school, they used some federal and state historic preservation tax credits.
That turned out phenomenal.
Yeah, and we got to tour it.
That's
And
a phenomenal complex.
Yeah, it was really fantastic. So I think we learned a lot that day.
I don't, at one time, we talked about the possibility of doing that with the old Roosevelt School.
Except it wasn't for sale.
Except it wasn't for sale. That's a thought to keep for down the road in case the day comes when they do want to do something with that, and.
That building isn't well utilized right now.
What's that?
It's
No,
not well
no.
utilized right now.
No, it's got great potential for where it's at and what it is, so, okay. Thanks, sir.
That's everything for me.
EMA, Director Craig, sir, you got the floor.
This last Wednesday, I asked GTSI from Effingham to come over and take a look at our south siren.
That's the one that's been giving us the,
The one who talks whenever it wants to.
gotcha, mind its own.
We did find out that siren specifically, the control board is outdated and has a short in it. Siren works, but it wants to talk whenever. But we couldn't get into the programming because the board is shorted out.
Okay.
From what I've heard and from some others have heard that one going off, and he said that he listened one day, he couldn't hear it go off, so that one's an iffy one, where he recommended, or federal recommended to replace that board.
Okay.
While he was here, we decided to go through the other two sirens also from top to bottom. The central siren, county uses a 2-tone page on it, and we have a 4-page. They've recommended that we either downgrade that or get the 911 to add a button to their console. For down the road, I believe we should just upgrade ours and forget about the hassle. I'm getting quotes for all this. The
Upgrade.
north siren, that board is more than 25 years old. They don't have a computer that can get into it. We did notice there's a little receive issue on it that's more than likely due to the age. I've had put a antenna up. When I find someone with a bucket truck, I want to try to raise that so it receives a lot better than what it has been, and also replace that board.
Okay,
To
we'll
a
get
newer
some
board.
numbers,
Yep.
bring them to us.
I was supposed to have quotes before today, and they haven't sent them yet.
Gotcha. Is that the one that's the one you sent me the notice on, was talking Swahili or something to you?
So David, the sirens themselves are okay, just the circuit boards? like
Just the
brains
boards,
need
they're
done?
so old, they just they're like a computer, they just need to be upgraded.
Needs a new brain for the siren, the
Yeah.
sirens are fine.
But the middle siren on the old fire hall, it needs replaced.
No, all it needs is the board change to receive tones. It's receiving, it's just,
The
the
one
county's
with the middle
tones
one?
are different than what ours
Okay.
are. Ours are more
Not as
sophisticated.
expensive to have to redo the whole thing, so yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as you can get those numbers, let us know, and that's something. The good news is, we're not necessarily in the nasty storm season as far as your tornado warnings and whatnot, but let's get it done before it gets there.
Do we
Not that
have-
something can't happen now, but
Do they work right now, if we would have one? I mean, are they working?
The south one, that's unknown. If there's storms, I'll actually flip it on now.
Okay.
when I know there's nothing going on, I'm turning it off to avoid all these
False-
unnecessary
False warnings and
announcements.
talking.
Whatever it is.
Sale at Walmart, probably the next announcement that puts out there, so.
Now, the center one's not working. Well, it works, we don't have the tones for it. I was considering going back to the frequency we were using before because our radios could be programmed for those tones and using it temporarily there until we can get the board put into it.
Work on that, let us know. Anything else, sir?
No, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, new business, we had a city hall committee meeting. Jeremiah, bring us up to snuff, please.
Alright, this is where you come up, Ryan, a little bit.
Get ready.
Really
Now,
well.
listen, I'm
The six women are coming at you now. buddy.
Okay, I'm here.
So, we discussed remodeling City Hall, not the entire City Hall, it would just be the offices and, where the collector's offices are at. Main thing is for safety, there's not much safety there for them in collecting money, people are able to sneak up behind them, but anyways, the women have designs. And they need somebody to put it together in a CAD system so that we can bid it out, and we
Man, that's cake.
thought maybe that would be
That's not hard. I did that for 10 years.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
That's
So
what we was talking.
They have hand-drawn blueprints of what they would like to see and how they
Okay.
want it laid out. We just need to get something official together that we can bid out to contractors.
Sure.
Do you have the hardware, software?
Software.
Do you have the stuff that's needed to
I
do
do
that?
not, no.
Okay.
That's, whether you were to do it in MicroStation or AutoCAD, I can use both of those programs, but, I don't have licenses for.
Is that
whatever
stuff you can
want.
get?
Whatever you want, we'll get together and we'll see what it is, what it
Okay.
costs. And we can
Yeah, we can talk, cause they have different, levels of subscriptions, for municipalities versus consultants and things like that. And the city of Marshall, I know they have MicroStation, so we can talk to them as well and see. What plan they're
In
on.
line with that, knowing some of these future projects we've got with roads and other stuff, when you get with him, figure out what you need for down the road, so a lot of this stuff that we bid out before, with your expertise and your PE, you can do that. So don't
Sure.
cut ourselves short, is what I'm saying. If there's programs out there that allows you to do this, and this, even though it's something we may not do right now,
Yeah,
you know, that you can do with your, expertise and
Sure.
training to save some dollars down the road, do
Okay.
that. And if we get that, how long do you think it'd take in order for us to get what he needs in order to put these drawings together?
Not long at all.
Not long.
Usually you just buy that and you have
Just
it.
buy it and download it and install it, so it's.
Okay.
same.
Again,
Or
you're
cloud-based,
over
whatever it
my
is.
head, so tomorrow when you get some time, get with him.
Sure.
Cause I know those 6 women would like to get with you pretty quick and get
It's
started
gonna be 12 soon.
on the project. It's been out there it's been out there for conversation since early 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
almost
No,
a 2-year-old project.
Our goal is to have it, if possible, to have the design done by our next council meeting, November 3rd. We didn't know if that was.
If you got the material, is it?
Yeah.
If you can, it can be the next one, the 17th. I mean,
For sure, yeah, I mean, that's.
It's
Now,
pretty.
remember,
Women
you're
did
dealing with
not
all
say
women.
that.
I remember that.
The women did not say that.
Yeah.
We want to get it going, so.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't figure the drawing itself would be that hard, it's getting the software, get the software here and getting it
Sure.
in. As far as the training on it, you know what systems you're familiar with. I imagine you did a bunch of that when you was with Farnsworth, didn't you?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so
Okay, I'll let you
we can,
work with them. It's primarily, Gail, Olivia, and Kelly. I said Kelsey, that's my daughter-in-law. Kelly.
Sure.
And then the committee is Marcy and Lori and Jeremiah. So
okay,
they'd be the ones to work with that and go from there, cause whatever you do is gonna be above my head when it comes to your designs and whatnot.
Sure.
And they're the ones that work out there, so we gotta make sure they feel safe and comfortable.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
doing that, so.
The committee pretty much just wants the 3 ladies to get with you and figure out how they want it. And
that's fine, and
we won't make you actually do the carpenter work.
That would be subpar, I can tell you that, if that was the decision, but.
Don't believe everything you
Yeah,
hear.
no, it's, and changes and modifications, you know, if the council has anything, are not difficult to do either, so
Okay.
those can all be done quickly and.
Okay, good,
Yep.
good. Well, that helps, that was a primary question, I was gonna throw at you right off the bat.
Great,
Welcome to the
yeah.
first day.
That's great, no, that'll make me feel right at home.
That's it.
That's
all we
it?
had for that's all we
Okay.
discussed, so.
Okay, anybody got any other questions that they want to throw out there in regard to that project? If not, unfinished business, council action approval and ratification of the Saddle Club lease revision. You want to take a few minutes and explain those revisions, Tracy?
It won't take me a few minutes, it's a very minor revision, moving from 5,000, or excuse me, 5 million in like an umbrella to 3 million. That's not a big deal, so it does, having the increase from 3 to 5 has a substantial impact on their rates.
It was doubling their premiums to go from 3 to 5. And 3 million, quite frankly, is what most of the insurance companies have out there as far as recommendations for stuff like that. So, I mean, it expedited this that she was working on, puts them in good light, and there's no need to force them to spend money they don't have, you know, so we wanted to make that.
I didn't print out copies for everybody's report for packets, but I do have a copy if you want us to see it, but that's all that was changed, was
It
just
was
that
all-
5 to 3.
Other
It
wordings were
still
about the
needs to
same.
be signed, so they need to sign the same. I didn't double check to see if they have, are they in good standing?
They updated that, but
Okay,
he said he did, yes.
Perfect. Then that resolves it, and then we can finalize it.
Okay, with that
On to the
being,
next lease.
with that being said, a motion to ratify Saddle Club lease revision. Is there a number on that specific?
No, we didn't do it.
Okay, just a motion to revise and ratify the Saddle Club revisions and approve changes from 5 million liability to 3 million liability. Motion, please. Ms. Marcy, second, Ms. Lori. Okay, whenever you're ready, bud.
Wilson, Hanley,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Mumford,
Yes.
Richardson.
Yes.
Okay. Would not hurt to do that, cause I've got some,
Nothing yet.
I got some other things we want to discuss, so, shit, here's.
Just read that
Um,
section.
Council action, I want to approval to go into executive session for the purpose of following subject pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2C, lease/purchase of property, section 2C6. Did I say that right, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, a motion to go into executive session, please. Jeremiah, second, Ms. Lori?
Hanley. Hanley. Jenkins,
Yes.
Mumford.
Yes.
Richardson.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Okay. You stay here because it is in regard to some of the stuff that may come down to you guys in the future, so with that, you